What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Troy Rawlings here. How are y'all? How is everybody? Yes, Troy Rawlings. It's time for Dear Troy answer to your question. I won't take much time because I'm going to try to keep this under 10 minutes for IGTV. And you can also find the link on my YouTube, the Relationship Comedy YouTube. And I'll be posting some of these on the Troy Rawlings Live.com page as well. Okay, here's the question. Dear Troy, I have a question. I know. I've been talking slash seeing someone for about 3 months now. Talking to slash seeing someone for about 3 months now. And I don't know how much I like them. I'm anxious and sometimes I even cry because I hate what's going on inside of me. I've been single for over a year and I've dated people, but I get over them and then I don't see them anymore, any more than 2 to 3 times. So I figured this person was going to be the same. I date them, see them a couple times, and then it moves on. But it wasn't. I want to be around them. I want to actually see them. I try to distance myself, not seeing them or even not talking to them on the phone. I've tried to talk to other people, but I still feel the same way about him. Could I be confused? I don't know what to do. I feel very confused. I never do this, but I honestly don't know what to do. I don't like how I feel. I don't like that I miss him. I don't like that I think about him. How can I stop that? He says he feels the same way and isn't planning on hurting me, and that I'm going to be happy with him. But I don't know why it's not enough for me to be at ease. I was with someone for 5 years, and towards the end, there was no respect, so I left. I still very much cared for the person when I left, so it was the hardest thing I had ever done because um, I usually don't love, but I love them this time. I usually don't take time to love me, but this time I took time to love me more. And in the year, I have dated other people, but I would get over them in a couple dates later. A couple dates later. And of course I asked, and she said, yes, we are being intimate because I'm big on if y'all are having sex, it's gonna bring you closer together. So that's a part of the factor. Okay, signed, uh, signed. I'm so confused. All right, I'm so confused. Like, it takes a fool to learn that love don't love nobody, girl. It's hard when you've been hurt or been in a relationship and you're trying not to. In my life, and I relate this mine. In my life, usually when I'm not looking for love, that's when it be like, hey, I was like, oh, love done hit me in the eye. That done stole my wallet. Why you take my wallet though, love? Love? Was that love? My nose bleeding, love. Yeah, that's usually when love rolls up on you and knocks you out. So that's when you least expect it. That's when uh, you least expect it. And when you're used to the norm, you date somebody, go on a couple dates, you ain't really feeling it, you move on. And you've been with this guy for 3 months now. You're always thinking about him, want to be around him, want to be. One fact I'm gonna throw in there, and this is for everybody. So what I'm about to say, is cool for the person who either doesn't have kids or has a very good relationship with your children. And this person knows, look, my children come first. I'm really feeling you, but my children come first. I'm really big on people making sure that their children are first and foremost. Some people may say, well, you got to have your own life and this, that, and other. I believe that. But I think one of the problems we have as a society, as grown-ups now, and the future society of our children, they need to know how important they are, especially our little girls. Our little girls and our boys, for mothers towards boys, need to know how important they are first. and so they can see things coming. Because sometimes kids get blindsided and relationships are going on. And as a mom or as a dad, when your emotions go up and down because you're going through stuff, you're good and bad of a relationship, that affects the child. The child sees that. They see what's going on. They talk about it with their classmates. My daughter's in second grade. I remember the conversations I was having with kids in first grade. We thought we was little adults and often the shame conversations. So I try to get real cool with my daughter, and every now and then her 7-year-old butt would say something to me. And I'm like, oh, really? You noticed that, huh? Oh, okay. Okay. So I'm saying that to make sure your children come first. With that put aside, there's nothing wrong with you having feelings for this guy. But I sent you a copy. I also sent, I'm so confused, a copy of my book, Butt Naked Honest Conversational Foreplay for Dating. Uh, this is the book right here, Butt Naked Honest Conversational Foreplay for Dating. You can get it online anywhere. Plug. Amazon. Books, Amazon, BarnesandNoble.com, Yahoo, wherever you can find books. You can go into your Barnes and Noble store and order, hey, I want Butt Naked Honest by Troy L. Rawlings. Can you get that for us? And they'll get it shipped to the store, shipped to your house. So Barnes and Noble, best place to get Butt Naked Honest Conversational Foreplay for Dating, asking the hard questions up front. My biggest thing to tell you is ask everything. Whatever you need to ask to put yourself at ease, ask it. I have no problem with that. I don't think it's a problem with that at all. Ask everything you want to know. Because especially now, because you're already getting intimate, you already ask. It's still early in the relationship. Ask everything until you feel as ease that you can. But this also may be a part of you. Are you ever at ease in relationships? These are things you need to know about yourself. The problem is we can't find out the ins and outs of how we deal with relationships until we in relationships. It's on the job training. So get out there, do your thing, enjoy it. I have a wonderful scripture. Let me pull this up, and I hope this will help you, from the book of Bobby Brown versus Teddy Riley. It says, if you believe in love and all that it can do for you, give it a chance, girl. You'll find romance. And if you find a tenderoni that is right for you, make it official. Give him your love. Yeah, okay. My heart. Okay. I don't want to write that song. But yeah. Flow with it, but ask all the questions. If you're not at ease, ask the questions that may help you get at ease. And I don't know a real guy. Like he said, he's not going to be hurt. He's not there to hurt you. You want to give him a fair shake because he's not your last relationship and you're not his. But ask everything. And in the book, I tell you some cordial ways, some fun things you can do, this, that, and other. But you want to find out everything. Ask everything. I think that's the problem. We don't ask enough questions in a loving manner. Over coffee while y'all out, not interrogation, but ask them what you want to know, and ask yourself, what do you really want out of this relationship? You're dating, you're 3 months in now, and y'all hot and butt naked on a regular basis. I added that. She didn't say that. So, so yeah, I hope this helps, but enjoy the ride. It is a journey. Love is a journey, but you can't learn more about yourself or more about him unless you open up more. But ask more questions and see how you go and see how it flows. I think it's cool. I don't think anything's wrong with it. But caution is good too. You don't want to just throw caution to the wind, and I'm glad you're not. I'm not sure if you have any children or anything, but that's definitely, caution needs to be all up in the wind if you have children. So hope that helped. Troy Rawlings here. TroyRawlingsLive.com. Check out my site. More events coming up. Check out my timeline. A bunch of great stuff there. And I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Peace.